Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. What a day. Everybody will make it anyway, though. We don't care about the cold weather. I'd like to say good morning. I am a president of the Mayor Thomas McDermott Jr.'s Commission on Disability. My staff is Ms. Kay Pasalik, Vice President. Mr. Phil Vanez, Secretary. Ms. Cindy Rangel, Glazion. Ms. Laura Martin, Citizen. Ms. Lydia Ramus, Citizen. Mr. Larry O'Bannon, Citizen. Mr. Bill Cox, Citizen. Mr. Don Colina, a new member, Citizen. Ms. Gladys Hillard. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Joe, and the Mayor's Commission on Disabilities. Without that commission, we wouldn't have events like this, and we wouldn't be recognizing the people that we do. So can we have one more final round of applause for all the commissioners? There's two notes that I wouldn't want to bring up. On each table, there are sign-in sheets. We have this event every year, and I know a lot of you like to come back every year. If you could take the time to write your information on the sign-in sheet so that next year we can make sure you get an invitation early on if you want to come back. Secondly, somebody lost a watch. So I don't want somebody to be scared and be searching all over. We do have a watch up here. To prove that it's yours, you're going to have to tell me what time it is. And if you do, we'll give it to you. If you're able to do so, please stand for the posting of the colors.
Attention, regiment, forward arms, and the forward march. Legionnaires, halt! Blackbird, prepare to assume position and post colors. Forward, march. Post colors. Present arms. 2. Riflemen, order arms.
If you could please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty Now, Peter and Ed will play the national anthem.
Present arms. Regiment, forward arms. About face. Flag bearer, turn position. Forward march. Color guard, forward march.
Please be seated. Thank you to the American Legion, Allied Post 369. Now I'd like to call up our leader, the City of Hammond, Mayor Thomas McDermott Jr.
Sounds like opening day, huh? This place can take me out to the ball game. It is Cubs' first game today. Doesn't it feel warmer already? Yeah, thank you. Music by Peter and Ed. Let's give them a big round of applause. Everybody. Thank you guys. It is about a month from opening day at Wrigley Field. It's 11 degrees right now when I came in, and we're only a month away from like 35 degrees. So I want to thank everybody for coming out. Over 500 strong to come out for the 29th Annual Disabilities Awards Breakfast. Let's give everybody a big round of applause. Thank you. I want to thank a lot of people that worked very hard to put this event together. First off, without the Disabilities Commission and the board members and all their hard work, led by the chairperson, the president, Joe B., and all the other members that were previously introduced. Sorry, Joe. Joe B. and all the other members of the Disabilities Commission. Let's give them a big round of applause for all the hard work. Thank you very much. I also want to recognize Planning and Development, Phil Talon, Awana Miller, and everybody at the Planning and Development Department that worked so hard to put this event together. Could you give them a recognition as well, please? And our award winners today, I'm going to announce them real quickly, and then we're going to go through. Shariva Lowe, Linda Ewing, Joyce Cook, Deborah Harbin Dawkins, the Hammond Port Authority, and Ed Blanco. This is why we're here, for all the hard work of all that. So congratulations to all of you. And last but not least, I would like to thank the elected officials that came this morning as well. So if you don't mind, I'd like to recognize them one by one. First off, Hammond's Councilwoman at Large, Janet Benez. Hammond Councilman at Large, Dan Spitali. Hammond Councilman at Large, Robert Markovich. Hammond School Board Trustee, Cindy Murphy. York Township Trustee, Frank Mervan. Hammond City Clerk, Bob Golick. Hammond School Board Trustee, Marilyn Jones. Even though he's not an elected official, he is the superintendent of schools. Let's give a big warm welcome to Dr. Walter Watkins. Hammond School Board Trustee, George Janik. And Hammond's 3rd District Councilman, Anthony Higgs. We've been doing this event for 29 years, and this event would not be successful without all of your participation. Like I said, we have over 500 people here today, and it's just a tremendous honor for those of you that work so hard to help the disabled in the community. Thank you very much, and enjoy your breakfast.
I would now like to call up Buddy Fenney for our invocation.
Good morning, everyone. Let us pray. Lord, we come now in the name of Jesus and say thank you for the vision impaired, for the speech impaired, and the motion disturbed. These are people disabled. Lord, they are thou. You created them and you gave them life. And we want to thank you, dear God, for these disabled people. They are people like we are, but have disabilities. And we want to say thank you. We thank you for the committee who put in countless hours to have this honorable service for our disability people. And we thank you for the leader of this great city, the city that we live in the person of Thomas Leo McDonald Jr. And we do thank you, dear God, for the food that has been prepared for the nursing of our bodies. Let it be physical strength for the disabled and spiritual for the strength for the one that has prepared. In Jesus' name we do pray. Amen.
Let's eat. Enjoy your breakfast, everybody. Breakfast? All right. Thank you, Peter and Ed. You guys are doing a great job. Thank you very much. Everybody, we got a late start this morning. There were a few trains on Cabot Avenue, which is very rare in Hammond. So, to keep the program moving along, if you're still eating, please continue to eat your breakfast. But we're going to keep the program going. If I could call up for remarks, the superintendent of the school city of Hammond, Dr. Walter J. Watkins.
Good morning. Good morning. Once again, I would like to say thank you to the Mayor's Commission of Disability for inviting the school to get no, there's not two of us, but I did have a lovely young lady come up and say a few words to you about two special initiatives that we have going on in the school city of Hammond. Now, we use different terminology, special needs, special education, but they all come under the umbrella of our students and our adults with disabilities. And in the school city of Hammond, we have a wide variety of programs to meet the needs of almost every exceptionality of disability or special needs that you can imagine. I think most of you don't know that we have a population of about 13,000 kids, and of that 13,000, approximately 2,061, I got the exact number yesterday from the certification. About 2,061 are special needs in some form. That's about 15% of our population. Of that 15%, 400 of those students fall in the severe category,
and 900 fall in the mild category. We service about 155 kids, especially at preschool, and we also have our Skills for Life program, which is a program that's geared toward helping our students graduate from high school, stay in school, stay in the learning skills for life and survival strategy until they're 22 years old. So as you can see, we go from before they get to school until they're well into adulthood. I wanted Mrs. Paxton, Heather Paxton, to talk to you about two growing initiatives that we have in the school city of Hammond. So Heather, would you come and talk about those?
Hello, my official title at School City of Hammond Special Education Department is Assistive Technology, and I work on some other special projects with our department. We are required by law each year to look and see if there is any assistive technology available to help a student access their curriculum. And what that means is we're looking to see if we have any devices, equipment, software. Sometimes it's even simple things like a highlighter. That's some of our low-tech options. And we're just trialing different options to see if there's something that can help the student be more successful. One of the other things I wanted to mention is you've probably heard on the news, autism is a category that is really growing. We're following the state trends. Our population has gone up 12% this year of students identified under the autism umbrella. So we're dealing with that in various ways. We have some specialized classrooms at the elementary and middle school level where the classroom is set up very structured. The students are participating in very structured tasks. And then we're providing a lot of training to our aides, kindergarten teachers, various educators and therapists on sensory integration. And a lot of our students have sensory issues, either the sound of things, lights, touch, taste. So we try to work with them to meet their needs in that area also.
Thank you very much. Before we call up our keynote speaker, two other thank yous I don't want to forget about. First of all, how about a thank you for our signer that's up on stage with us? When you have an event with 500 to 600 people, you know the type of work that it takes to put these things together. Obviously, it's a big team. One of the key pieces of that is my assistant, who probably most of you talked to when you were RSVPing for your ticket. So can we get a round of applause for Cynthia Rangel? Okay, it's time for our keynote speaker. Let me tell you a little bit about her. Dawn Buckley holds a bachelor's in education from Eastern Illinois University with a minor in art and social science, as well as a master's in educational administration. She has taught in a variety of K-8 classrooms, including Illinois and Indiana, for the past 15 years. The last 10 years were spent in the Munster school system. She has coached cross-country, track, taught honors art, as well as a variety of classes at the South Shore Arts. She enjoys running and has completed 7 marathons to date, which is crazy. Her career path changed 6 years ago when she had her first child, Addison, who just happens to have Down syndrome. She started volunteering for the Down Syndrome Association of Northwest Indiana 3 years ago and now holds the position of director. She's a little nervous, so can we give her a little extra encouragement for Dawn Buckley?
Hi, I'm Dawn Buckley, and a couple weeks ago, I got a call from Cynthia asking me if I would speak and kind of tell a little bit about what we're doing at the Down Syndrome Association, as well as my story and what has led me up to this point in my life with helping children and adults with special needs. Currently, I'm the director of the Down Syndrome Association of Northwest Indiana. I have the honor of speaking today, and I'm going to take you on the journey that has led me to where I am standing right now. First, I have to give you my background. I come from a family of teachers and was guided in that direction 15 years ago. After I graduated college and while teaching, put my way through my master's in education, I thought, I think I would like to take on an administrative role eventually. I have taught in a variety of different school districts, and so I was figuring that would be the next step that I would like to have in my career, and it would be a challenge. But then I started a family and decided together that we would like to have some children. And so 6.5 years ago, my world changed when our daughter Addie was born. She came with a surprise, and at the time I wasn't sure how to feel about her extra chromosome, trisomy 21, one of the most common types of Down syndrome. As I lay in the hospital wondering why me, a bunch of plants and flowers started to arrive from close friends and family. But what was interesting was there were some I didn't expect. I felt like it was a funeral and had so many feelings and emotions going through my head at that time. Not knowing what was next created problems for me mentally, as I am a planner by nature. So this special little one was not something I had in my plan. I was thinking, will my husband accept this challenge with me? And a lot of feeling alone, until I started to feel grounded again. It took a few special people in my life that we now call Addie's angels. And a lot more angels show up every so often to help support and encourage me and so many others that we support with the Down Syndrome Association. We have over 500 families right now that we support in Northwest Indiana, with being Hammond is one of our biggest populations. And some of Addie's angels are here today. Kelly, Kate, Maria, Ophelia, Ronnie, my husband, and so many others. Can you please stand? There are so many wonderful people in our community you don't even think are going to be there for you until you need them. And I'm not the type of person that likes to ask. But these people step forward when you don't even know you need it. Now let's fast forward, get through the emotional part. Fast forward to now, and I have chosen to take a different path as a new director of the DSA of Northwest Indiana, and now I'm working on growing programs which support and advocate for so many deserving families in Northwest Indiana and the Chicagoland region that have a loved one with special needs. The DSA has been working for the past few years with local businesses and organizations to make a difference. We are now renovating a 5,000 square foot community location to serve those with Down syndrome and other disabilities with our current programs. Making connections, reading and math programs, speech groups, educationals, a free lending library, DVDs and developmental games for all, as well as many social opportunities we currently provide to our members. We will continue to provide as we execute our plan for growth and helping those families in need of a congratulations. Everyone deserves a congratulations. It's just a bigger challenge. Upon hearing the news that they too have someone special now in their lives. I have chosen to make a difference by looking at everyone for their abilities, by talking to the person, getting to know the individual, and focusing on their strengths. These are two pictures that were up of two children that come to some of our events for the DSA. I have chosen to make a difference by educating those about Down syndrome as well as other disabilities. I have chosen to make a difference by providing opportunities for families to get involved, including social, educational, and community events. By using person-first language, try to put the person before the disability and eliminate old, prejudicial, and hurtful descriptors. This will move us in a new direction. By using person-first language, people-first language demonstrates good manners, respect, the golden rule, and so much more. By using person-first language, it can change the way we see a person, and it can change the way a person sees themselves. This is a picture of my little one, Addie, when she was a bit smaller than she is today. I also am choosing, and hope that you will choose, to not use the R word. Spread the word to end the word. You can go on the website and be part of not using the R word. Change the way that you see others. Change the way that you talk about others. Please use person-first language. Addie and those with disabilities are more alike than they are different. This is a picture of my family that we took for Christmas. The difference between the right word and the almost right word is the difference between lightning and a lightning bug. A quote by Mark Twain. This is just a little comic I found, which is so true. So what do you prefer to be called? Handicapped, disabled, or physically challenged? The guy in the wheelchair says, Joe would be just fine. The most appropriate label is usually the one people's parents have given them. We are working on partnering together with the community so we can make a big difference. On the tables this morning, we put some pins so together we can make a difference, and hoping that everyone can just take one and think about how you can make a difference in someone's life today, tomorrow, next week, next year. Now I'd like to talk a little bit about what Down syndrome is. When I had Addie in the hospital, I had taught for a number of years. And I had children of all races, all disabilities, but I never had a child with Down syndrome. So when I had Addie, I really didn't know what to expect. I thought, am I going to just have to stay home and take care of her and not have my own life anymore? Is this going to be round-the-clock care? I wasn't really sure. And then I started researching. There was nobody there that came to the hospital room to say, this is going to be okay. These are steps you can take. These are people that can help. I didn't really have that. No one at the hospital provided that for me. I had a few friends that cried with me, held my hand, and told me it was going to be okay. But at that time, you're not thinking straight. You're not thinking that way. What is Down syndrome? Down syndrome is the most common chromosomal anomaly occurring approximately 1 in every 691 births. Down syndrome, it occurs in all races and at all socioeconomical levels. The condition was identified by a 19th century English physician named John Langdon Down. Some people still use the word Downs and add an S to it, and it is not correct. It's Down syndrome. There's no S on Down. What is Down syndrome? Down syndrome is part of more than 350,000 families in the United States. There are three major types of Down syndrome. Trisomy 21 is the most common. Down syndrome is not caused by anything either parent did before or during pregnancy. 80% of children born with Down syndrome are born to women younger than 35 years. People with Down syndrome are active participants in educational, vocational, social, and recreational community activities, including sports, camping, music, and art programs. Adults with Down syndrome have jobs and may live in a group home. Others live independently, and many do marry. Some individuals with Down syndrome have their license and drive a car, and I've met a few adults that are driving. Probably not the expressways, but they're driving. Most people with Down syndrome have IQs that fall in the mild to moderate range of cognitive delay. Children with Down syndrome should be included in the social and educational life of the community. My daughter that is in all-day kindergarten right now is in a typical classroom with an aide, and she is reading, and she is doing addition right now. The Down Syndrome Association of Northwest Indiana, founded over 30 years ago, serves families of both children and adults with Down syndrome. Our volunteers aim to provide support, information, and services to better educate those facing a new journey with a pre- or postnatal diagnosis, as well as families that might be new to the area. We work with our local geneticist and we provide packets to bring to the hospital when there is a family that is newly diagnosed. And then we are contacted. The DSA strives to provide group meetings and seminars featuring local and national speakers on a variety of topics, including education, speech, medical challenges, and social development. The goal is to provide families with the information they need to make educated choices affecting their child's well-being and development. The funds we raise are used to purchase the latest information sources through book, audio tape, and DVD format. Our library is a free lending library. Anyone can come on over and check out any types of DVDs, books, developmental games, and resources that we have at any time. We also have signing time, and it's a whole program learning sign language. The mission of the DSA and our goal. The DSA of Northwest Indiana is a non-for-profit organization of families and interested persons working to improve the quality of life for those with Down syndrome. Our vision is to foster understanding and acceptance of persons with Down syndrome. The programs that we are offering as of now are the Making Connections. We have 7 certified teachers that volunteer their time every Tuesday night for 4 hours, and they tutor students from ages 5 and up for math and reading at 40 minutes at a time, one-on-one instruction. I started an Arts Abound program. Art classes that I teach and develop, have worked to develop for ages 5 all the way through adults. We also have teamed up with Kinder Music to provide music for the younger children. We have a speech therapy group on Thursday nights every other week. We call it the Chit Chat Club. And we have 3 different age-appropriate groups for children and adults. We've also started the SMILE group, which stands for Special Memories in Little Events. And this is a group of teens and adults that go out into the community for social outings. Kelly that is here, has started a sensory station program once a month for the younger children. We also have a give back program, a fun setup to give back little extras to our membership. If someone needs some extra finances or help with a therapy or an educational tool they might need that they can't afford, or medical devices, etc. We have a fun setup for that as well. We also have a program called the I Can program that if we have a celebration, achievement, a new job, if a member is in the hospital, because along with Down syndrome comes some medical issues, we try to send a card or a little plant, something to let them know that we are thinking about them. We were in a 800 square foot building in downtown Highland. We have started to renovate a 5,000 square foot building in downtown Highland. I know it as the old Girl Scout building. I think before that it was a pharmacy. This is some pictures of the past, things that we've been working on. This is where we are at the present time. And we have a lot of the local unions helping us out, volunteering time, and coming to make a difference. This is a layout of our new building, and we're hoping that if you know someone that can benefit from our new building, please let them know that we are going to be here and we're building to make a difference. Our new building will have tutoring rooms, has an art, OT room, an infant toddler room. It will have a kitchen so we can do some life skill and cooking classes. We're working with Milestone Therapy. We're downstairs, they're upstairs. They're providing some therapists for us to help with our programs as well. Some program opportunities we're looking to add in the future: a summer camp, an inclusive-based week-long educational camp, expansion of our programs with more capacity and subjects. Arts Abound, we're hoping to expand this program to offer it to more that might not know about the program, expanding it, having an official space to perform works of art and music. Eventually hoping to add a work program. These are all future goals. Some of the community ties we have so far that have been helping us out with this new building: the Pirates Organization, UAW, Locals, Ford Motor Company, the International Labor Union, the Plumbers, Local 210, Carpenters, Local, Albert's Jewelers just got finished doing a fundraiser for us, and Milestone Therapy. We're hoping to bring in some more community ties that can help out so many deserving families. Together we can make a difference. Continued effort to build relationships with others in the community, a volunteer base for inclusive educational programs, work with school districts to educate professionals and parents, to promote awareness and continue working to improve the quality of life for all families that care for someone with special needs. Wear your pins proudly to show your support. Thank you so much.
Trying to figure out why she was nervous. Can we have another round of applause for Dawn Buffett? You know, we tried to do something a little different this year. We Along with the disabilities breakfast, we have a resource fair. You may have noticed when you're walking in that there's tables set up out front. There's tables for disabled resource, there's tables for elderly resource programs, and for example, there's a table for Down syndrome resource program. So please, after this event is over, take some time to go through the tables and get informed. I would now like to call up Mayor Thomas M. McDermott Jr. to give the proclamation.
Thank you, Phil. Again, to Don, and what a great speech, and what a great cause. Give one more round of applause. Proclamation by the Honorable Thomas M. McDermott Jr., Mayor of the City of Hammond, Indiana. Whereas the Mayor's Commission on Disabilities was organized to further the opportunities for employment and services of disabled individuals. And whereas the Commission has determined that the public be made aware of the need of accessible buildings, services, and employment opportunities for disabled individuals. And whereas it is also imperative that the public be made aware of the achievements of disabled individuals throughout our community. And whereas the Commission has determined the best way to raise the consciousness of the populace is through the Disabilities Awareness Month. And now therefore, I, Thomas M. McDermott Jr., Mayor of the City of Hammond, Indiana, do hereby proclaim the month of March 2015 as Disabilities Awareness Month in the City of Hammond, Indiana. And I urge all citizens to be cognizant of the achievements and the needs of disabled individuals. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand and caused the great seal of the City of Hammond, Indiana to be affixed to this document on the 5th day of March 2015. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mayor. Okay, now the real reason we're here. We have some awards to give out. I'm going to start with the Youth Award. I'd like to have the mayor stand up front, and then as I call their name, if the honoree could come up, and as they're walking up, I'll tell you a little bit about the person. So first of all, for the Youth Award, nominated by Jovanka Svitkovich in Gavin Middle High School, Shariva Lowe. Shariva is a shining star. She makes everyone smile. Even though she must overcome obstacles on a daily basis, Shariva pushes through and succeeds at whatever she puts her mind to. Shariva will graduate this June with a Core 40 diploma. She has participated in choir and all extracurricular activities she could throughout her high school career. She would like to attend college to study the arts. She is an inspiration to all students who must overcome obstacles. Congratulations, Shariva Lowe. Next, for the Individual Adult Award, nominated by Barbara Slade, Linda Ewing. Linda is the mother of Amanda, who was born with cerebral palsy. Linda made it her life's work to research, enlighten others, support and guide every individual that needed her help. Linda continues for over 23 years now to be a big sister, mother, friend, and mentor to families with special needs children. She works daily with preschool special needs children, is involved with special needs dances, and a sidewalker at the Exceptional Equestrians Riding Program. Linda's entire life revolves around helping others, rarely giving consideration to her own needs or desires. Linda is a hero. She is a dedicated, loving woman with a heart of pure gold. Congratulations, Linda Ewing. Next, nominated by the Nazareth Home, the Individual Adult Volunteer Award to Joyce Cook. The Nazareth Home, a foster home, provides round-the-clock care for medically compromised and special needs children. Joyce's passion is helping and loving the children. Joyce dedicates countless hours raising support and awareness to help sustain the Nazareth home. She is passionate about the mission and care for the children. Joyce has even requested from family and friends that in lieu of anniversary and birthday gifts, they make a donation to the Nazareth home to ensure the continued care for the children. Joyce will randomly pull up to the Nazareth home with a carload of much-needed goods and clothing for the children. She always has time to come in and shower the children with love and attention. Congratulations, Joyce Cook. Nominated by Gladys Hilliard for the Caregiver Award, Deborah Dawkins Harbin. Deborah has been a caregiver to Patricia, who is an amputee for 2 years. Deborah has stayed by Patricia's side in the hospital multiple times after her many surgeries. Deborah is sure to fill all of Patricia's medications, file insurance papers, take her to doctor appointments, bathes her, gives medications, and prepares her meals. She is a wonderful and loving caregiver. Congratulations, Deborah Dawkins Hart. Nominated by Kim Lozano, Penny Allen, and Patty Barth from the School City of Hammond Special Education Department, the Business Award goes to the Hammond Port Authority. The Port Authority are champions for students with disabilities, and they continue to add to this year's theme, Love Where You Live. The School City of Hammond Special Education Department provides a summer day camp for students with disabilities. The Hammond Port Authority has been one of their greatest friends. Mylene Krasinski, Jill Gajewski, I'm going to mess this one up. Jerinden and Janice Ramirez provide a beautiful location at Wolf Lake to host the Summer Camp Parent Day Picnic. Mylene and Jill welcome the Special Education Department students and families with open arms. They generously provide private usage of the splash pad, donate over 350 lunches, pontoon rides, and small sailboat rides, all well staffed by the Port Authority employees. This outpouring of love and kindness is why the Hammond Port Authority is deserving of the Business Award. Congratulations to the Hammond Port Authority. And finally, nominated by Janet Venez for the Charles Nagy Award, Ed Blanco. Ed Blanco successfully started an all-ages, all-abilities chess club known as Acme Pawn Pushers that's free to join and meets weekly at the Hammond Public Library. He's amazed at the growing number of chess enthusiasts and always encouraged when new people join the group. Ed is also an assistant coach for the Edison Elementary and Gap High School chess teams. Ed's positive attitude and determination are qualities that make him a worthy and deserving candidate for the Charles Nagy Jr. Award. Congratulations, Ed Blanco. How about one final round of applause for all of our awardees at today's breakfast. Again, if you are able to do so, please stand for the retiring of the colors.
Forward arm. Forward march. Color guard, halt. Library. Prepare to retrieve colors. Forward march. Retrieve colors. About face. Return to position. Forward march. Rifleman, about face. Forward, march. Oh, Franklin, order, arms, fall out.
If we could get all of the awardees to come forward so we can have a picture in front of the stage. I want to thank everybody for coming to this very important event. We look forward to seeing you again next year. Have a great day.
See the flag? Follow.